Okay. Bruh. How many fucking times? Whoop, are we back? Jesus.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
At least it's chunking it into like an hour each. But goddamn, it's gonna make uploading this stream in like 2 to 3 months annoying. Right, we are heading to Poisson. No, outside of Poisson. I really want to punt Paimon. You get used to Paimon. I think she was worse. Or maybe better when the game first came out.
Time to go.
I generally wish the main character spoke more.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
Because she's emergency food, apparently.
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think of it as something like a hiking trip.
Should we walk there?
Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
I mean, this is a weird road to be walking on for most people.
May I present?
Why weren't we allowed to eat her? Ask the devs, I don't know.
Oh, brilliant!
I thought we were heading to the city. Apparently we're heading this way. I wonder what Paimon would taste like. Does it? I never played any of the Skylanders. I heard they were good.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take... Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods. Then Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two.
Well,
the Spina was still on the rise back then.
In Genshin's
Mr.
defense,
Callus was generous.
Farina is
Everyone had
the only
chance to
character that
strike
can
it
walk
rich.
on water.
So of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built. Oh, I know. I was just
Then let's stay here a bit longer.
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons?
Macarons?
Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Macarons? I thought it was macaroons or Aren't half the puzzles under it? In the fontaine, yes. You have to use her ability though, JDH, to walk on the water.
Yep, I figure. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Okay. Seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. But oh, would you?
We should contribute to making the macaron too.
Macaron.
Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so he should have some
Croissant.
stuff on hand.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift.
Great. Then I'll...
See, look, if I don't use her ability, boom. And look, there's a whole underwater section. Let me show you something pretty cool. If you use her ability... So if you use her ability right now...
May I present?
I switched to Navia. Yeah, they're like, they are. I'll put a picture up. And then I switch to her. And we go up. Watch this. Ta-da. Let me see if I can get some pictures of some macarons. I've had them before when I went to Belgium. They're quite nice. Macarons. I think I know what they are. Macarons. Yeah, there they are. They are okay. Let me see if I can get you a picture. I will put it in... We do have a food chat, don't we? Here we go. I've put the macarons. I thought they were pronounced macaroons. Did I get prima gems? I got 30 prima gems. There, yeah, they're kind of like a pastry, creamy pastry thing.
Ah, how did it go?
Yep.
You've all done your part.
Malasada.
Just leave
Sounds
the
like a
rest to
curry.
me.
Malasada. What's that? Malasada. Oh, what's this? It's a Portuguese fried pastry from the Azores. It's a type of donut. Sugar, cinnamon, or accompanied by molasses. Huh. They look interesting. Yeah, essentially donuts. They do look like they've got
Oh,
an
these
interesting
macarons
texture.
looking taste
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so... Was it that obvious? I just thought you would be a great fit, that's all.
Damn, let's join the mafia. I guess. The French mafia.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
Macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water. In celebration of
what
this
is
moment.
Better. Hell, Coulter is a British name. I do believe that not each area is like a hybrid of multiple cultures. So Mondstadt, I think Mondstadt's Germany, Liyue is China, Japan is Inazuma is Japan. But I think recently they've done these two regions. Sumeru is India, Middle East, and Egypt inspired. And Fontaine is Spain, predominantly France, and a bit of English. Because like you can see some of the officers have the bobby hats and stuff. And a bit of Italy as well. So like... It's very Western European inspired. So obviously there is some English influence around. I mean, a lot of European culture is very mixed. I heard the next area is going to be based on Southern America, and then the last area is going to be based on Russia.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing?
I also heard...
Join him on the toast!
British culture is appropriating other culture. I mean, I guess the opposite is true. There's culture in being invaded as well. England's been invaded and invaded others to the benefit of some areas and probably to not of a few. But I believe
May your travels
it
go
depends on,
smoothly.
I
May the
guess.
Spina continue to grow. And may our friendship last until the end of time.
I could argue Britain does have culture. Or did it, at least. Imagine if Britain had Putin's mindset. I mean, we've always been semi-authoritarian with monarchism, but I don't think we've been as bad as probably Russia or China. It was always about the free market. Yet again, I'm too tired to talk about politics and history. It used to be part of us, so we're invading it and taking it back. I mean, invading it's a strong word. I guess you could say we colonized it to an extent. Some places we probably did. But we also ended, I mean, everywhere did. Like, a lot of, I think we were just the best at it. I guess. But we also ended a lot of shit as well. No, I mean, that, depends. I think there's multiple reasons for stuff that happens. Is this the Clementine route? Or is it this one? There could have been a fourth one here. All the way leading through here to maybe to Poisson. Well, I mean, like, this goes right by Poisson. I'ma find the meme. Go on then. What am I doing? Other than enjoying this beautiful music? Oh, no. It's blocked by another quest. Oh, fuck's sake. Doll. Damn, I could go for some... I could go for some scrambled egg toast. And some hot chocolate. Ukraine once was part of Russia. We are simply taking it back. Well, you know what? We did actually have that mindset with Russia, with America. So, you know. America fought for independence and got it. Then they dumped RT, so we disowned them. I see. And then we needed them again during World War II. Alright, can I start the other mission? No? Okay, fine. Politics is a fickle thing. Yeah. Usually it's very grey. You can. The thing is, when people start bringing up history, no one's really innocent. Cool. Did I fucking now finish the main? Oh, I can't. I am giving my support to Skynet. You know what? Maybe AI would do a better job. But isn't AI a reflection of us? So maybe it would just be as fucked up. They've been telling me all my life that I'd be responsible for making Skynet. Who? Your family? I mean, I've heard similar shit. That's what happens when you work in technology. Parents, teachers are... Yeah. I used to work on some AI. But like, they tend to be... The AI I was working on was not self-learning. That's true AI, isn't it? If it's not self-learning, then it's really just a script that does a set of instructions. It's just a program. If it doesn't learn, it's not really an AI. Oof. I think that's a good analogy to say. Had children actively asked me to make it, well, you would have to have a good understanding of neural networks. You would then need to have some experience in robotics and mapping. Once you can get I think that's 3 core areas of creating an intelligent life, right? True. To me, AI hasn't really been... It can process information very quickly, but it can't really learn. It can only kind of learn what we feed it, right? So there's not really been any truth. Oh god. Why has my character got no control? What's moving? Nivelet, what are you doing? Eek. This fixed. I think I've got auto run on. Eek. Music is going wild. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, it must be the Xbox controller. Hold on, we can unplug that shit. Let's see if I can straighten this out without pulling the laptop. Damn. Look up L-Cub. They programmed it to learn. Yeah, it's not impossible. I've seen robots online learn. But like, iCub. I'm doing this shit because the fucking is blocking the quest I'm doing. Always fucking happens. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. But yeah, I think that's like, you need to get robotics isn't there where robots can like freely move. They can if you use like wheels or stuff like that, but they can't really use like legs, right? I don't think they can properly use their legs yet. Most of the time they collapse after taking a few steps. Have you not seen Boston Dynamics? No, I've not. Essentially, if they develop new robotics, myself. One sec, you'll love this. When did this come out? Okay, it's very somewhat recent. Pretty good. It's getting there. But every time I see it move, I'm thinking it's almost about to wobble off. But that is still very impressive. I think it's because I'm like, I want it to get to as good as a human's mobility. But shit, that is pretty good. What happens if I knocked it over though? And it is on a flat surface. Stuff like that, you know. The dog ones I've seen, they tend to be pretty mobile. It's getting there. I think it just needs like a bit of refinement, and it's there. I'm back. I had to take a call. It gets back up. Oh, really? I'll watch more of it later. Why is this? Come on. How are you today, Hydra? They've tested the humanoids on rough terrain, but for the worst terrain you want the quadrupeds. I'm thinking that. It reminds me, those quadrupeds remind me of that Black Mirror episode. The little doggies that ran around killing everyone. You get about 5 to 10,000 of those, unleash them in a city. But you could slaughter thousands. Million, maybe.
All set?
Oh cool,
Let's
I
move
actually
out
got an
then.
achievement.
I asked some old acquaintances in town.
Right, so where does she want to meet? I'm more impressed it runs on internal power source now. Yeah? I mean, isn't that the biggest issue Tesla has with some of their vehicles, is literally powering them? Because I heard that there's an initiative to try and make trucks electronically powered rather than, is it hybrid or gas? The issue with that though is the electronic trucks aren't as, well, firstly it's getting everyone to switch, which costs a lot of money, and they aren't as fast or strong as the regular ones. I know that I've heard there's like an issue with that at the moment, that the government's trying to force too much. They're trying to force everything
Hey there, Ludovic.
to use electricity.
How's business
But the
looking?
grid can't even handle that much electric
My mistake, Are you here for the
current anyway.
Navia's always liked to take.
Hey, that's
Wireless
not the only
chargers.
reason I'm here. There are few
Okay.
Very well. Please wait here.
But the amount of resources to set that up,
Uh,
I don't think it's worth it.
Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reason. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person.
Yeah, scale electrics, but I don't know. What happens if the car can't connect to the road? That could cause traffic accidents. Imagine the spy thriller movies where they literally turn off someone's ability to get power from the road.
She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So, as a
I
result,
see, charger,
she found
okay.
all the rest of the Spina
Yeah, well.
super scary as well.
If I guess you would pull over if your charger stopped working then, for fair enough.
But the Spina is very different now. She mustered, yeah, you could say that. By uncovering she said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
Yeah. I don't see the point. Like, charging stations make sense.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I still need to play Death Stranding.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and
Who
can
is
really
that?
make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
What's this code off? Is this a code for Genshin, Alan? Right, fair enough. But like I said, that's going to take a while to create that kind of infrastructure. And thank you for the codes, Alan. I'll put them in a sec.
Alright.
How are you, Alan?
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Actually, I'll put them in. Oh boy. I thought it was crashing then. Oh god, the lag is scary. I'm gonna have to type these in. Yeah, I noticed one of them, Alan. That is some of the text now appears gold. Is there any other ones that any other quality of life stuff? No. I really wish they just gave you some of these rewards. Not to type it in. Backflips? Jesus. Have we ever figured out how to replicate like wings and create a robotic bird? I heard that was difficult. That was done a while ago. Really? I heard they struggling with that. What updates, quality of life improvements have they done, Alan? Let's do the next one. N A A N T J L 5 SD. Sweet. What did we get, Alan? How many Prima Gems did I get? Only 60, but okay. We did get a lot of stuff though.
Stop right there!
Criminal scum. Get him. Updates.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Take off and landing, yes. Sustained flight, no. Ah, okay. So it's almost there. Updates, daily 5 explorations tab. And domains are better now. Different spawn locations. What do you mean different spawn locations? The domains are better?
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take...
Oh Oh, sweet. No, the player's Navia.
Stabilize!
Strike a pose!
I might have killed them too quick. I didn't get to play as Navia. I killed them too quick.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
It's not my fault they make them so weak.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss?
If you thought they stood anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula. We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight.
Get revenge?
She looks more blue here.
Wait, you're not
Anyway, go
Romeu's
into her
followers,
sleep. Have
are
fun.
you?
Alright, thanks for dropping by. I'll fuck my throat. Yep, I'll try to. These stories are quite long and there's not a lot of fights that go on. I think we're getting towards the end
You
though.
know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we...
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of...
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to... Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you
Yep.
anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us...
Listen, Callus, I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again...
All right. We get...
Are you sure it's okay to just...
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. And moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either.
Oh wow.
If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeu's folks, though. Then we could still have a...
Yeah, those guys
I'd rather things not go that far, since...
Yep. That's how I feel as well. It's getting late already. I'll also ask someone to write...
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonde again?
Flissondier.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poissons, we can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though. Bet you there'll be people singing
Huh. That does sound pretty cool.
Oh, they drag these out. I like to get these done in one go, but they can take 2 hours. Especially if shit happens to make it longer. And there's no skip. They need to add a skip button. Imagine how quickly you could do these events if there was a skip button. Damn.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon.
Have you ever seen an owl? They feel very robotic. Some animals just generally feel robotic in general.
If you think about it, it would be...
Totally. Although, of course,
way they
he
spin
was
their
a
necks
very
around.
ambitious man who rarely looked behind.
And that's also why people hated him just...
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when they're all...
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Sandra? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of...
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please Please have mercy, Navia. If you...
Time to go.
Finally on the right path.
What am I meant to do here? Huh? Fleuve Cindre?
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't want to go fishing.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking...
Oh no, Ash River? Well, it is next to a river.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it. Okay, let's go.
Late night fishing. Please don't make me do the fishing minigame. Whooshy. Oh boy, it's all the way over here. I wonder if I'll be able to do another pull. God, isn't this music chill? Fish with the lady named Ship from Town of Fish. I see. Those are some big fishing
You
rods.
call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like...
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know,
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
Yeah.
That's how I feel as well.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time...
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say.
This is why I like feeder fishing. You can just put a bell on the tip of the rod. I see. I've never really been fishing.
My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood.
I see.
All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine?
You did for a while?
Whenever
How was
my
it?
father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah, I don't think I have the patience to
Looking
fish.
back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake.
Oh,
The more
really?
you care about those around you, the more you
Feeder
should
fishing
care
is
about
good for
doing the
catching
right
bigger
thing
fish.
to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face... Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love...
Is that why you let those guys go?
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat. Hey, look! I think you've got
fish.
something on the line.
Floating requires more setup. I see.
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want
Back to
Paimon
manual.
help too?
So feed it, essentially you get a cage with a hook in it with food, and then kind of like when you set up a rabbit trap.
You didn't attach a hook to it?
Fuck.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure.
All right.
And then what's floating like?
Ah, so how was last night?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with this.
Huh.
See? This guy can...
Anyway, let's head out.
Paimon hopes she'll really...
I hope so too.
We're gonna get jumped. Oh, we also got the fishing rod. But afloat, you still want the hook near the bottom. So you got to plumb the depth. So you want the float further up the line from your hook, equal to the depth where you are fishing. Then wipe the line so it sees. I see. Is it still somehow... I guess it's not working fully.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court too.
Yeah.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind.
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. I've heard that you also helped save all the...
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too!
Oh, really?
What's in this thing? Can
Of course.
You
Go
surprisingly
ahead.
know a lot. Yeah, that makes sense, because there isn't a lot of space. I just thought you had like a hook with a worm in and you threw it. I guess that would be a simple way to do it.
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told Bud, it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of danger, so I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform...
Oh, so that's it! Well,
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you... Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no...
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
That's a very minimalistic version of the feeder thing. Well, I assume that's how they did it back in the day.
Boss!
Yeah.
Huh? Is something up, Laurent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a...
Oh,
What?
shit.
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well. Because they abandoned their former posts before we could even... We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after...
They have smartened up since we caught them.
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine...
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Holy shit.
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina, and everything to do with Callus. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and...
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent...
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, we have to issue an evacuation order to...
Let's get everyone onto our ship.
Fucking
My
evacuation
dear
again.
partner, can I leave? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson... Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Okay.
Leave it to us, Navia.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Oh shit, I knew he was a traitor.
Watch out, boss!
There's also fly fishing, but I've never been in a place where that would work. What happened?
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still...
You mean... this... Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plan.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for... And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you.
You better stick close to me.
What the fuck?
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula. Nor did you ever live through the golden age. But I saw it all with my own eyes. And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melusan Silver died because of you. And so many more dead.
Bruh.
Everyone dead.
So the shock and grief you showed us before.
Now you're catching on. I heard Melus was dead the moment. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened. And resolved back then because of that Aquabus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had come... The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, but then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else, but what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've
Don't listen to him, boss!
Have you ever considered that? Maybe the people around... Have you ever considered that? Maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such...
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you... Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient. But is that really why they support...
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really... I don't know how to explain it, but...
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in...
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have... Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the but the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me...
We're actually gonna get a fight. Finally.
This one's got
Bang.
your name on it! This
Fucking
one's got
cannon.
your name on it!
Bang.
your name on
Holy
it.
shit, that damage. Stay
Feeling
on,
lucky?
Nara.
Coming at ya.
I mean, I quite enjoy
Proper
ending
send
set.
down.
It's just blowing shit up.
This one's got your name on it.
She was like the first shotgun character in the game.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly. I can't allow my partner to face the
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know.
Damn.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the cliff. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted.
Actually dealing with terrorists, this plotline.
Solidify!
Into the wind.
Order guide you.
Well, quick as possible. Okay, bang.
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
They fucking blowing the bridge up. What's that fucking accomplish?
One with nature.
Gather! Bow your head.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
What's this?
There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the
Key, huh?
Let me turn this guy over. Oh, he's super heavy.
There we go.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right?
Yep.
Navia and Florent should be able to relax now. Oh, you're right. They...
Oh shit.
Oh,
Whole cutscene. Fucking boulders.
very close to them.
Oh boy, where's Zhongli and his shields? Holy shit, he's fucking. Why am I normally this fast? Wait, are we using Geo? Oh, they specifically made him Geo for this story, okay. Unless he switched.
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way.
Blowing. Blowing them all.
Fire!
That's one way to do it. What's fly fishing?
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent, please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequence... All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
Damn, she's given Nicolette a lot to work with.
You are so
A
cool.
lot of work to do.
Yeah. Luckily, we were... It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry.
Got it. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I
Essentially, you have
believe that
to-
this is a
you have
great
this fake little
opportunity to
fish.
start anew.
Oh, that you drag through the water to attract. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will spend more of what
I
the
remember
Spina
that
earns
one. It's where
on
you
the betterment
pull it
of
back.
Poisson.
Mimicking a
What's more,
small. Yeah, yeah.
I'd also that one day the people of Poisson
That you have
will
to do
enjoy
multiple
the boons
times,
it brings
baby.
as well.
Or do it near the fish.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula, but once you're discharged from the fortress again,
Thank you.
Yeah.
As I thought. Boss, really?
she is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too,
Oh yeah,
I
the
wouldn't know
Callus
how
line's
to live
broken.
with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look...
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Traveler, I want to ask you something.
See, if they're gonna make it like a
And
VN, why
please
can't we get
tell
more
me the
artwork like
truth.
that?
Do you really see me as your partner?
Damn.
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably... Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. Coulter mentioned my parents. Do you think... they ever regretted the choice?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to... There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with...
Don't worry. This...
It's gonna be a party or something. Oh no, it's the statue. It was the statue we were working on at the start of the story.
is everyone gathered here? And
It's a statue.
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated. Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Ah, they've taken one from all of them. I see. Oh, it's not a statue, it's just an artwork done.
This is... Papa. Mother.
I thought they were working on a statue.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
Well, it's not a statue.
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth bit.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like.
With Navia around,
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Wow, that was the end. Damn. I thought it was more Prima Gems.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how... I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems true to me. That would be a family portrait. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. It seems like I started to... Looking back on it, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order. Even though my parents had very different personalities, the Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to... I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate. It seems like I started to... Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how... Oh, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
Why? Why do you say that to Shady H? I'm not that bored. Damn, more reasons for it. No, I just like playing with a camera, Zilla. How many Prima Gems do I have? Fuck. Oh wait, is that enough? I need 3 more. How do I get 3 more Primo Gems? I want to do one more pull. Collect Don't know where these books are. I see. That's tricky. That's possible. I guess I could go look for a chest. I've already done these ones. You gotta admit though, JDH, that was a lot of text and talking and listening to these characters. You know, I'm not very good with text. That's why I like Dark Souls. Damn, I want free. How do I get 3 more? It's a tricky thing, isn't it? How to get 3 more primo gems? It's not hard. What have we got in this? Let's have a quick look. Achievements. This is a card game, isn't it? Yep. That's not going to be possible. Yeah, I catch a fish in one. I guess we could go fishing. Yeah, that's the issue, right? We don't get to do much in the middle. Hold on, I've got an idea. All we've got to do is go fishing in another player's world. Perfect plan. Oh look, it's another let brother. It's a Shinigami, a god of death. How do I get the channel? What do I type? I'm generally shocked Genshin allowed to say that.
Silence!
Should I do it one last time?
Melusines are beautiful
if you
creatures. They are...
I'm gonna go do a fishing thing and then leave, end the stream, but yeah. Hold on. Please don't forget, if you do enjoy the stream, to drop a follow. Good night. Damn.
Ah, my apologies.
I'm stealing a
This
fish.
heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
Hold on. Fish. Fish. Where's this fishing spot? Oh, there. How do I fish? Talking of fishing, we've actually done a fish thing for once. Oh god. Bro, catch the fish. Okay, we got a fish.
Steady now. It's the final.
Oh, we did it.
Whoa, nice catch.
Nice. Alright, final pull. Are you lot ready? We're gonna get the Navia on the Navia stream. It is fated.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
You better get her. Oh fuck. I was just enjoying the Nicolette line. Okay. Tommy, you jinxed it. You owe me 10. You owe me 10 pulls. I think I'm on 48 now. What's the? I know it's got to be 49. Yeah, 49. Let's have a look. It's pretty high. Yeah. 9 times 5, that's 45.
Melusines are beautiful
48.
creatures. They are the pride
48?
of Fontaine.
No, 49, because it doesn't
Be
count
sure
the
to
recent
befriend
one.
them and cause them no harm.
No harm. 49. We've got 20 days to save up Primo Gems, I guess.
Bow your head.
I'll probably get one more 5-star by the end of the patch. Like, I'll probably get her in the next 20 pulls. That'll get me up to 69. Yeah, about 20, 25 pulls. There's a reset for the Abyss. That's another 4. There's an event that's gonna happen. That'll probably get you a 10 pull. That's 14. There's the reset, so that's another 5. That's 19. There's your dailies that'll get you somewhere like 10 to 20. Realistically, we're probably gonna get about 30 to 40. I'm honest, Tommy. I'm like AR60. I don't care. If I don't get her, I'll just get a C2 Raiden. Like if I do about 20, yeah, that's like. And if I miss, I miss. I don't like missing. Lol. Look, I have. Let me show you my characters. I literally go for characters now based purely on like.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
But look, we got all these boys.
But where are those who share the memory?
I've got so many units. I don't really need anyone. It's more just I want one now. You're at that point where you need certain characters. Although to be quite honest, a lot of the 4 stars can also be good if we're built right. Right. I'm gonna tell this guy, sir.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Water. Yes. Hold on, how do I do those thingies? Do they have any Novelette ones? Oh, they've got this one. Oh man, I do like Io though. Now, Ido is the perfect response to that.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Okay, let's leave. Yeah, but I wanted to build all of mine, so I can try and change stuff up, at least maybe play all of them. That would kill me, Tommy, to try and build all of them. There's like, do you know there's like 70 to 80 characters now? It takes you like a week. It takes you like a week or two to like build one. Right? It takes you, well, not a week or two, a few days. Just gotta take your time. Sometimes I get bored and build characters. I haven't got the resources to fully build a character after Farina, Charlotte, and Neuvillette. All my resources went into them. I literally have no books. I've got Mora. I've got plenty of Mora. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, it takes about a year. No, a little less. Maybe about 8. Once you get to about AR 56 or 57, each rank up will take you a year. Like, I was on 59 for all majority of 3 literally the third update. I was 5.7, 5.8 for the majority of 2. And then I think the first patch I quickly accelerated up to about the 55. Yeah. Once you get like 54 to 55 will probably take you a few months. Once you get to 55, you won't be ranking up in a while. Yeah. You do have to play it daily. It is... Genshin's quite an investment, but once you get towards AR16, you've got everything. I don't play it daily anymore. I do my dailies, but I don't properly play it anymore. I let my thingy build up. I don't care. Yeah, like, at this point, Genshin's burnt me out. I'm only doing the bare minimum, just to get more wishes, and just to get new characters and piss about. Yeah. I'm kind of miss early Genshin, because that's I think Genshin slowly starts to become more very repetitive once you get to 55. But yeah, thank you for showing up to today's stream, Tommy. Will I do more Genshin? I might do a Genshin stream in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks when the event, because usually the middle of the patch is when the big event happens, right? And this one's going to have Farina and a bunch of characters in it. So I'll probably do another stream. It'll probably be after Christmas, I think, when they'll do that event. Lies of P, I'll probably continue Lies of P tomorrow. And then some point towards the end of the week, we'll do Yu-Gi-Oh! That sounds about right. Unless any other questions or remarks you'd like to make, Tommy, before I end the stream? Technically, today's been like a 3-parter because it's crashed twice. Bosses can get quite repetitive because you just have to keep beating them. Like, you have to beat them like 10, 12, 14 times to level up a character. No, not even that. It might even be more than that. It might be 20 times. I can't remember. It's a lot. It gets so repetitive. I remember when I was like, I don't think I got my first character to level 90 until I was like level 50. AR 45 or AR 50. Or do you have to get them to 55 to get 90? I can't even remember. It's been so long ago. But yeah. Yeah. Good night. I'm going to end the stream there. And I'm going to wait for it to get to 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 120. Good night. Bang. Why is it not working? Laptop.